Naga Munchetty usually fronts her own show on BBC Radio 5 Live from Monday to Wednesday, but the presenter was absent today. Adrian Chiles took to the airwaves on the current affairs programme instead. Naga's replacement Adrian hosted a segment on listeners' weekend wins from the mundane to the most bizarre. The 55-year-old spoke to caller Letha from Maidenhead, who explained she had poached an egg for the first time successfully at the age of 52. After he congratulated the caller, she later insisted the broadcaster pass on the message to Naga. Adrian commented, "People can bang on forever about this. How vigorously should the water be boiling? Did you swirl it before you put the poached egg in? It sounds like a bit of beginner's luck might have come into play here, if you don't mind me saying so." She replied, "Well, it had to be simmering. 2 of the eggs didn't go well because the water was boiling. That was not good. We had a few goes. We were so proud. We celebrated with white bread and poached eggs, which were the nearest we got to Eggs Benedict. I've got to call Naga tomorrow morning." Adrian interjected, "I'll pass it on to Naga as I'm sitting in for her today." Letha responded, "Please do." Meanwhile, Naga took to social media and reposted a substantial Twitter thread from her BBC Breakfast colleague John Kay today. The news presenter, who has replaced Dan Walker on the red sofa, took the opportunity to thank his colleagues over the years ahead of his new role. Maureen Lipman talks trans row saying stop kicking at Jack A. Rowling latest Strictly's Graziano and wife wow in Pixar's Best Man Misses Wedding Pictures. Eamon Holmes sparks concern amid struggles little to do with heat admission. Naga shared the post in view of her 274,000 followers, which she captioned, "Just lovely." John penned, thread, "Before I sit down on the #breakfast sofa full time, I want to thank the colleagues I've worked with during many years of standing up. I've loved being a news correspondent. I'll miss my team like mad. Sorry if this is a bit gushing, but, release the gush. I always wanted to be a reporter. When I joined the BBC as a trainee in the early 90s, I couldn't believe my luck, or choose nice ties. Decades later, the teams in local radio, regional TV and digital are still the powerhouse of everything we produce across the country." John went on to thank the regional teams he worked with at the BBC over his decades-long career. Meanwhile, the BBC presenter suffered a blunder live on air after a run-in with a pigeon. John was forced to ask for tips to remove bird poo from his jacket after he got splattered by a pigeon while live on air. He was presenting from Cambridge when the incident happened. The broadcaster was announced last week as the new regular presenter on BBC Breakfast from Monday to Wednesday. He was wearing a bay linen suit when the incident happened.